This is part 2 of 100 Days in Minecraft Doctor Who. Like, subscribe, and most importantly, enjoy. I'm home, the sun's out, and I have all the resources to make something absolutely amazing. Yes, it's bigger from the inside. It's called TARDIS, this thing. TARDIS, that's Time Relative Dimension in space. And best of all, this is my spaceship. After making my TARDIS, I placed it behind a hill, so I couldn't see it from my house. I was getting paranoid. What if the angels hit the phone box? What if the Daleks stole it? What would that do to me? All these crazy thoughts were rushing into my brain. What would it do to my TARDIS? So you know what I did? I took down the hill. I took it down with a shovel. Which was totally unnecessary because I could have just jumped in my TARDIS, in my own spaceship, and I could have moved it manually. Sometimes I don't even understand my own stupidity. And yes, I am terrified of angels. If you don't know what angels are, they're called the Weeping Angels. Creatures from another world. They're these statue things, but only when you look at them. Lonely assassins they used to be called. No one quite knows where they came from, but they're as old as the universe, or very nearly. And they have survived this long because they have the most perfect defense system ever evolved. They are quantum locked. They don't exist when they're being observed. The moment they are seen by any other living creature, they freeze into rock. No choice, it's a fact in their biology. In the sight of any other living thing, they literally turn to stone. And you can't kill a stone. Of course, a stone can't kill you either. But then you turn your head away. You blink. And oh yes they can. Anyway, moving on. In true Doctor Who fashion, I turned on random coordinates and pulled down the lever. The TARDIS travels by dematerializing and rematerializing throughout space and time. That's how it can go to planet without even looking like it moved an inch. I ended up in the end.
Made it to the end.
And I was next to an end city. Had to bridge over to get to the other island. And killed a few endermans for ender pearls, just in case a shulker would push me off. I collected some blocks to climb on top of the cities faster. I broke my way inside and slowly walked in. First by using the stairs and then the ladders. It didn't take long until the shulker had noticed me. I was surrounded by them. They attacked me non-stop. I almost died! But I took that opportunity as my advantage. And I was on top in no time. I looted both chests. And moved on to the next tower. And I got those chests with ease. Ooh, look at that gold. Sharpness 4, diamond sword. And this upgraded armor will definitely do. I got back on land by throwing an ender pearl to the ground. Then I went back into my TARDIS. I travelled back to the overworld thinking that she would take me back home, but I was wrong. The TARDIS still had random coordinates from the end, and when she travels from planet to planet, she keeps the same coordinates. I was sent into the middle of a random forest. I picked up some mossy cobblestone and looked around for a bit. Now, why would I tell you something so pointless? I picked up some mossy cobblestone, so what? Keep your eyes on the TARDIS. I want you to look very carefully. She disappeared! Next to the mossy cobblestone that I picked up earlier. I was freaking out, man. Lost in a forest, surrounded by stone statues. Wait, could it be? The angels. Did they steal my ship? Okay. This is bad. This is really, really bad. There's a world of time energy in there that could feast on forever, but the damage they could do could switch off the sun. I have got to get it back. But to make things worse, it was starting to get dark. The TARDIS is gone, I'm stuck in an abandoned forest with angels, and I have no clue what to do next. Okay, how am I gonna stop the angels? No, that's not important right now. My main priority is to get the TARDIS back. I'll fight the angels off later if I have to. But the question is, how am I gonna get the TARDIS back if I don't know where it is? And what if the angels did steal the phone box? I was losing my mind. I did come up with some ideas though. My first plan was to walk back home from here, which is 13 million blocks away. That might take me 10 days or more. My second idea was to start a new home here with the angels. I didn't really like my odds, so after looking into it a bit more, I figured out that there's a key that I can make. It's called the TARDIS key. This key allows me to teleport the TARDIS from any location, which means after right clicking the TARDIS it should be next to me. The only problem is that I need gold. So that's what I did. Yes, I went back looking for gold. Looking for gold. I'm looking for gold, looking for gold.
Where did this come from? I've had this the whole time.
Ooh, look at that gold. I just realized that I've had gold this entire time. How long have I been looking for gold? It feels like days, man. Days. And now remember, kids, don't forget to look in your inventory. Anyway, I made the TARDIS key. And it doesn't work. Did the angels take it? But the sun, it's still here.
I don't know where that is anymore.
Oh, the paranoia's coming back.
Ew.
Something's telling me to go back. It's almost day 26. And I am walking back into the creepy forest. I used the key on the spot where she's supposed to be. It worked. So the angels didn't take my phone box. Unless they're inside. I still have no clue how the TARDIS works. I've put my coordinates in to go back home, but the journey costs too much fuel. 100 fuel to go back home? What is this? And then again, I was questioning what to do next. I mean, I'm happy that I have my TARDIS back, but I'm still stranded. Does every trip take so much fuel? Anyway, I tried playing around with my key again, you know, just to get something to work again, like I did to get the TARDIS back originally. But I think I made things worse. I continued playing around with my key in the TARDIS, and somehow the TARDIS is stuck in the TARDIS, and I'm stuck in this endless loop. When I try to jump out of the TARDIS, I'm back in the TARDIS. This is giving me flashbacks. This video is paused because you're not subscribed. Subscribe! Please. So, with nothing else to do, I just continued right-clicking the key, and somehow the TARDIS activated, and I'm back. I'm so confused right now. Okay then, well, now that I'm back, I'm gonna leave my house. So that's what I did. I moved all my stuff into the TARDIS. I even made a chest room and put the bed right at the end. So just in case I do get stuck or die, I'll respawn in the TARDIS. That makes getting my stuff back a lot easier. Also, I could have an endless adventure without any setbacks. Nothing holding me back. On day 27, I went to the moon. And the second I stepped out of the TARDIS, I couldn't breathe. So I ran back into my TARDIS and realized that I was running out of fuel. There are 3 things that can be used as fuel. Coal, which gives you 1% of fuel. Wood, which gives us 0.5% of fuel. And lastly, a toxic waste bucket, which gives me 100% of fuel. Of course, I have no clue where to get a toxic waste bucket, so I went back to the overworld and picked up some coal and wood. I didn't realize how long I was doing this for, and out of nowhere, it actually turned day 28. I filled up my tank and went to the end. I found an end city and collected some ender pearls. Not even close. Have I already said that I hate shulkers? I quickly summoned in my TARDIS and grabbed a bucket of water. With no more hesitation, I went to the end city ship. And got my first elytra ever. Then I picked up a dragon head. I went back into my TARDIS and I framed it. Day 30, I stayed in the end and travelled to the other side of the map. I managed to find another end city. This time, I went in normally. The first floor already had lots of loot for me. I got the stuff and went all the way on the top to find this. Another end city, next to the one I'm in now. This is amazing. I took the second elytra and went directly to the city next to me. I picked up everything that I needed and also got my third elytra with another dragon head. And all that with just one trip to the end. I decided to go to classic Minecraft. It's pretty here. The grass seems greener and it never gets dark. The first thing I did was mine to bedrock. I wanted to see if there were any special ores, but I found absolutely nothing, and I was mining for a long time. Anyway, I'm on day 0! I guess we're starting all over again then. I guess it makes sense though, back in the day you couldn't check what day you were on. I walked around the world just admiring what Minecraft used to be. Until I've realized something. What happened to my arms? This scared me, so I burnt down the tree and left. Still, it was nice revisiting the place where it all started. I went to the original Minecraft today for a pit stop. I was running out of fuel, so I collected coal all day. With enough fuel, I travelled to another universe. I landed on the twin planet of Earth, Mondas, the home of the Cybermen. Everything that looks normal here is now bionic, or better said, gone cyber. I found a huge base where humans get turned into Cybermen. I went inside, I found a detention center. Fighting my way through, I found a big room. This must be where they transform humans. I was walking around here for at least a day. And eventually, I found their headquarters. I wanted to kill them all, but I got too cocky. I didn't realize that my armor was about to break. And I died. No problem though. My spawn point is in the TARDIS and I'm still in HQ, so all I've got to do is respawn and pick up my stuff. What happened to my spawn point? Where's the TARDIS? And I think I'm stranded. I'm stranded on Mondas with nothing on it. And to make things worse, I have no clue why I died. What do I do? I rushed to the nearest cave, hoping I would find my stuff. Or a trail, a clue where my stuff is, anything. But unfortunately, I found nothing. With no more ideas, stranded on a planet where I couldn't get out, no food, I was gonna give up.